Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are back in our home region on our home island, the Whispering Island here in M5, and this is our brand new brig to replace Poseidon's Spear that we sank because we got too close to the stupid island that shouldn't have had a shelf out that far in the water. And so yeah, I just kind of went simple this time around. This is going to be our traveling ship. I'm leaving the deck open so I can get animals on it. Just a real simple cabin back here. Just a work area, living area, whatever you want to call it. Maybe put some storage up here. Not quite sure. I just wanted to get this platform up so I could put some cannons on here. However, when we got this thing finished yesterday, we took it for a test run over to J5. And I've got 4 medium speed cells on here, and they're not going to work. So we're going to tear those down. Put 3, I think we can get 3 large speed cells on there. So I'm going to be doing that, but I wanted to take you guys around right quick and show you some of the changes. I've started building another dock out this way. We're eventually going to meet up with that structure way down there in the distance, and this whole area is going to become a dock front, and I'm going to build 2 wide walkways going out into the water so everybody can back their ships up on this side of the island. We'll stay out of that cove over there. There's other companies building up in the cove. We don't want to block their ships in, but we want to leave everybody plenty of room. Mr. Titus Jenkins has been slowly expanding his building. I want to show you guys this building. This thing is awesome. I like the little entryway here. Titus, I'm going in your building, dude. I didn't ask permission, but I don't think you'll care. So here's his little living area here, little kitchen area. You go up here, you've got a workshop with storage. I really like the way he did these 2 little parts on the end here. And then here he's got his tannery, his forge inside. And you go out the back door there. Or you can come back down and go upstairs. And here's his bedroom. He's getting quite a collection of monkeys here. So here's the bedroom. You can go right out onto the upper balcony, which is pretty cool here. Got his loom up here. We're going to steal some water, drink some water. He's got another balcony area up here. I assume this is going to be the party balcony. Then he's got his flag up there. Let me show you guys this flag that he made. I've been trying to figure out how to get this saved. The Windwalker flag. There we go. I really like that design. I think it's just cool, man. I like the little skeleton dude. I know you guys can't see it too well. It's about as good a look as we're going to get. Little guy with the hook arm. And there we go. So yeah, he made his roof a little bit taller to put the forge in there. Here's Miss Callie's house. I don't know if she's still working on this or not. She kind of moved down to Ito Island. So I think she kind of just let this one go. I think some of it auto-decayed, or maybe she took it down. She was changing some stuff, but then she moved down to Ito Island. I'm going to go down there one day when she gets a little more finished and show you guys her setup. So anybody that's interested, she's got a couple of player stalls going down there. She's selling different things. She's doing some breeding for some horses, crows. If you're in M5 and you want to contact her, you can get her on the Facebook page for the Gorgon's Gaze Atlas. But Mr. Jenkins, Mr. Titus, he also built a company warehouse here. We got our upper area here for crafting. He's got all the storage down here. He built this in stone, which is just awesome. We got all of our storage down here. Everything's named. There's wood, thatch, metals. He put a lot of hard work in on this thing, especially going through and renaming all these boxes is just, in my opinion, a pain. There's saps. He didn't name all of them, but he got most of them. Paste, hide, carotenoid. So yeah. So then back here we've got all of our bookshelves. This is our blueprint library. So you can grab a blueprint, come down here, do the crafting. Stone structures. These are things that have already been made. He's going to put in there. I think he's going to put a wall or 2 up, lock them out. Even though we have a pretty good company right now, I don't think we have to worry about people taking stuff that's not theirs. Also, I have put a wall in. We're not really trying to keep people out, but we're trying to keep people out. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe the wall will tell people, hey, beyond here is the windwalkers. We've got things planned for this big area here, at least I do. So I'm trying to keep people from building in here. I'm hoping this wall will keep them from coming on in. I've got to finish it on down here. We've got a couple of company members building on the outside. There's a little shack down there. Not quite sure who's building the shack. I want to say, no, I'm not going to say who it is because I'll get it wrong. Water barrel there. And then, I don't know if I've showed you guys the barn that I built. There was a little house here that the Lacey's put up. It was right in this area here. They put it up real quick just to kind of protect some animals. But the design of it, we didn't realize that cobras will actually attack stuff through wooden structures, it seems like. So I came down, I built a barn, and no, this is not my build here. I'll explain this big stone structure in a minute. But here is our taming pen. This was our barn. We've got a little area out here we can craft some stuff, make some bolas. And this was the barn that I was putting the animals in. However, the cobras would come up and still attack the animals through the walls, the wood walls. So Callie was nice enough to come up, and she did all of the grinding for the materials. And she made all of these stone pieces and built us a bigger holding area. And you can see this big boy right here. Miss Jensen, I'm sorry. One of our other company members, she wants a rhino very badly. And she told me if I got a rhino before her, she would probably just do nothing else for the rest of the time. Just hunt me down and kill me every chance she got for getting a rhino. But we were over in J5. We had ran the new brigantine up, got some turnips, decided to go over and see if we could tame a rhino. While we were there, we got this giraffe. He is a tiger stripe giraffe. Victoria. Oh, it's a she. I thought it was a he when I tamed it, but it's a she. Yeah, we've got another company member that likes to come through and rename the animals when I bring them over, so all the animals have names. This tiger right here, is that a tiger? Or is that a lion? That's a tiger. So we were over here the other day doing some stuff, and that tiger literally ran right into the trap. We didn't even have to go out and punch her in. He just ran right into the trap, and I was like, well, come over here, close the door, had a tiger. And it was a level 29 when I tamed it, which was awesome. Didn't even have to work for it. So, Mr. Tony, and I'll come up with a better name. Falcon's Friendly Feline just ain't going to cut it. I'm going to try to breed these two tigers and start a breeding line for tigers as soon as I figure out the breeding. Callie can help me with that. But another thing I'm doing is we're going to come down through here with a boardwalk area. I'm going to call it a boardwalk area. It's going to come off of this wall. I've got something planned for right here in this area. I don't want to say yet because my plans will probably change as they do most often. But we're going to continue this down all the way until we get to about where that tiny shipyard is. And then I'm going to move this house out over the water. I'm going to recreate it wall for wall, foundation for foundation, and move it out away from the mountain a little bit, I think. I don't want to tear it down. I really like the design. I really like this house. I like the way it's got this front deck here with the forge. I just want to move it, square everything up. The gallows will probably get rebuilt also, just to square it up. And then this little shack that I built is going to get torn down. This other house that I started is going to get torn down. And then I'll rebuild me a place here on the point. And probably going to redo some of the dock area. Set up pretty good now. Just run out to the shipyards. Probably going to put a smithy in at each shipyard and a loom in at each shipyard. I've been thinking about building brigs and selling them. If I could find a different, what do you call it, a masterwork or a journeyman or a mythical shipyard. I don't know what they actually do for you, but I may start selling brigs down the road sometime. And of course, I'm starving. I've been running around. Eat some food. You really have to eat and drink too much in this game. Then you could probably jack your stats up and it would help. Matter of fact, the skill under survivalism, vitamin depletion, improved vitamin depletion, and advanced vitamin depletion. It says further decreases the rate at which vitamin deplete over time when at or less than equilibrium. So that helps with your vitamins. I don't know if it actually helps with the eating and the drinking so much. But as you can see, Poseidon's Bane. We feel like Poseidon was cruel to us and sank our last brig because we named it Poseidon's Spear, and he did not bless it as such. So the mighty sea god Poseidon, this is your bane. You will never sink this brig. Never, I tell you, you will never sink it. So let's get into the episode, which I think I've done enough talking to cover probably an entire episode, it seems like. There's Miss Callie now working on her schooner. Let's go up here and see if we can mess with her. I like messing with Callie. Hey, Callie. Hey, Callie. Punch you. You look old. You need to go to the Fountain of Youth. Wow, look how old she is. She's wrinkly. Old wrinkly gray hair. What about, you got any... No, I can't see down there. I don't know if you're gray down there or not. Just, oh, she doesn't want to talk because she knows she's on... She knows she's on audio. She doesn't want to talk. She's a shy little girl. But she's old. It's time to do the Fountain of Youth run. How old are we right now? I'm 70 on this restarted character. So anyway, I'm going to get into the episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll show you a couple things that we're doing. I think we're about done here. I think we're going to jump on the brig and head back over to the J regions and see if we can tame a couple of more rhinos. Maybe I'll show you guys how to tame a rhino. So yeah, stick around. Did you guys hear that? I take it as a challenge. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. You better be glad I don't have a dragon. Uh-huh. What you gonna do now? Stab you in the eye. Run your mouth to me. What you get? Oh yeah. That's what you do in every horror movie. You run into a room you can't get out of, and the killer's after you. You're going down. Uh-huh. 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 That's why I am the Admiral. Okay, that's why I'm the Admiral. I tell you guys something funny too. The first time I ever met Callie was on Ark. And we were on a PvE server on Ark, and I flew in with my wyvern, my lightning wyvern, and I thought, I'll just let a little bolt of lightning go and say hi and scare her, because it's PvE, I can't hurt her. So I let a little lightning bolt go, killed her really pretty little purple and black shoulder pet, and I felt so horrible. So horrible. As you can see, I'm over it though, because I didn't mind shooting her in the face with my arrows and killing her. You know what I didn't do though? Anything good on your body? Where's your body at? Anything good on here? Look at that wrinkly body. Look at them wrinkly legs. Ugh. Look at that wrinkly skin. You need to go to the Fountain of Youth. Alright, we're going to get into the episode now. I'm going to quit messing around. Callie, I apologize for shooting you in the face. Not really. Alright, after that start and some shenanigans with Miss Callie, we have finished putting on the 3 large speed sails and made the trip up to the O1 settlement. And right now I'm sitting by the fire. It is very cold outside. It is nighttime up here. I'm going to go out and show you guys what nighttime looks like up in these northern polar regions. I really like this feature of the game. They put the Aurora Borealis in. It's a real nice feature. It changes from this red pinkish blue to green, which is what I think they are in real life. There we go, fading back to green. It's just a really nice feature in the game. So we've got the Bane primed up and ready with the 3 speed sails. It is fast now. It maneuvers well. The trip up was great. We outran some ships to the dams because we didn't have our cannons on yet. We have got the cannons outfitted. Now we got to ground for some cannonballs. You can't see it in the dark, but we kind of painted it up a little bit. And she is ready to get back out on the high seas and get back to visiting those islands, which is what we're going to do right after this episode, because today is actually the day of the trade fair. I was hoping this video was going to be out before then so you guys could watch it and come up, but we've made announcements in the Facebook page, we've made announcements on the Discord. Some personal stuff come up in real life, and I just haven't been able to complete recording and do all the editing and get the video out. So I'm actually recording this the day of the trade fair, and I'm hoping that I'm going to actually record some of the trade fair and what's going on. But this is our northern settlement. It's awesome. We've got our big long dock slash boardwalk here where everybody can back their ships in. We've got, here's Mr. Jenkins' house. Mr. Titus Jenkins' house is here. The Petty Penguin is here. If you come up to the trade fair, if you ever come up to visit us, stop in the Petty Penguin. This is Miss Brooks' shop. Miss Jensen is her shop. She sells different food assortments here. Michael has set up, that's Mr. Jensen, has set up an alcohol station where you can buy some alcohol. Stack of 30 for 50 gold. I'm not quite sure what they give you, but... And these two ladies are back on the table. Ladies, I've told you no table dancing, please. No table dancing. Get off the table or I'll have to ask you to leave. But we've taken the doors down for the trade fair so people can go in and out very easily. This is our ice house. Let me turn off the hood for this video. There's our ice house. This is where we make ice. Currently, one of our company members is working out a deal to trade ice around the regions. This is our log-in, log-out building. This is our admin building here. Of course, the gallows. We have a gallows up here also. Throw the switch, Kronk. No. Pull the lever, Kronk. There you go. So, still like that feature of the game. These are company ships here. The big galleon there's the Rolling Thunder. That's my galleon. Michael still has his galleon down in O2 gathering resources. This is our trade fair stalls down here. So we're selling a variety of stuff. Michael is selling, I don't think he's fully stocked yet. We've got some sunstone and rubies in there. His blueprints are there. I've got to reprice something for him today. This stall actually fell through the ceiling and was floating in the water. And in case you guys didn't know, I actually discovered, well, I realized, I don't think I discovered it, but I realized yesterday, these are made to be put on land or in water. If they start floating in water, they will actually get barrels and stuff underneath them and they float. So you could actually just put one of these out in the ocean, I think. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Maybe if you know there were trade routes, you could put these out there and ships could stop and buy stuff. I am selling honey, organic paste, oil, and sugar. And I'm also selling a variety of seeds and salt. So I'm selling this elephant. I'm selling 2 giraffes. I've got another elephant on the Rolling Thunder I'm going to be selling, and one more for the company that I'm going to leave up here. So it's just like a little port town here. This is our main, I think this is going to be a warehouse when they get done with it. Let me turn the hood back on so you can see the bear. No, I don't want to do that. So I tamed up these bears yesterday. It is a ×2 taming event this weekend. These bears are for sale. There's a level 17, a level 14, a level 19, a level 34, and a level 29. All 5 of these bears will be for sale today during the trade fair. I've still got to set a price on them. This is the main barn. This is where we keep player-owned tames for up here. I do have a few cows. I may be selling the cows. I think I'm going to put one of them back on Poseidon's Bane to carry with me, so I'll have vitamin D with me wherever I go. This is also the admin animal area. We've got crows and parrots. chickens. Steven Seagal. Really, Steven Seagal? That's a corny. I gotta admit, I like it. There is Ophelia the ostrich. Here are Miss Brooks bears and her. Wait a minute, what are you? Are you a tiger or a lion? I think one's a tiger and one's a lion. I think that's a tiger and that's a lion. I can't really tell. And of course, you guys will realize, or you guys will recognize, not realize, you guys will recognize the taming pen from my bear taming video. The wall is there, our lighthouse. So yeah, that's a quick little tour. There's a stupid Yeti. Hey, you stupid Yeti. Ah! And while we're doing it, I'll show you guys how to get mythos. So what you do is you get a Yeti to follow you somewhere where you're safe, and then you shoot him in the face. And hope your bow doesn't break. Are you kidding me right now? And I don't know what the cooldown is. When you put a weapon or a tool on your hotbar, or anything on your hotbar, it has that cooldown timer, and I'm not quite sure why. Kind of aggravating. Adds a level of difficulty. You have to plan when you go kill a dead body. Man, this guy's loud. This works better with a higher powered weapon. I think I'm going to respec the PC character so it is for artillery and firearms. Start making guns and ammo for people. Could have had this Yeti. If we'd had some throwing knives, they work pretty good too. In the face. He's dead. Walk up to him, access his inventory, and mythos. So that's a good way to farm mythos. You can do it with a bear also. You can just run around killing the Yeti. I'm assuming any of the other animals, giraffe, elephant. Of course, the higher level the animal, the more melee they've got, the easier it will be to do that. So, that's a quick tour of the northern settlement, the 01 Vendor settlement. Not quite sure what happened here. I think because of the way the hill is, I had to improvise a little bit on that corner of the wall. But yeah, I'm not sure what the plans are on down toward the lighthouse, or if they're going the other way with the settlement. I think this is going to be the very end here, and everything is going to get built going the other way. Yeah, so you guys stop by. If you're in the region, stop by, visit us, and see what we got to trade. Of course, there's the bank, and this is where resources go. When people come to the island and mine resources, of course, we get our cut for owning the island. Wow, 2,500 sunstone. Somebody's been mining sunstone like crazy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that quick little tour, and the next time we're going to cut back to the trade fair actually going on, and check out and see how many people we had, see what kind of turnout we have. And I do know around the Gorgon's Gaze Atlas they have trade fairs. I believe there's one in C1. I think it happens every other week or weekly. Of course, you always got the Gorgon's Gaze Facebook page, the official server Facebook page. You've got the Gorgon's Gauge Discord. I'll try to put a link to both of those down in the description of this video. That's the way you keep up with what's going on. It's a good way to find trades, find resources. People share information all the time on there. So stick around, and we will jump back when the trade fair is underway and see how it goes. Okay, everyone. So once again, while the trade fair was happening, I went to move my microphone and I accidentally pushed the mute button. So the whole trade fair, while I was talking and interacting with people, none of my audio recorded. And honestly, I tried to go back and do a voiceover, but I couldn't remember anything I was saying. It didn't really make sense, so I just cut the whole thing. However, we are planning on having another trade fair very soon, and I will try to record that if you guys think you want to see it. and show you guys what goes on. So if you're interested, if you're on the server and you're interested, you want to come up, you can kind of get an idea of what it is. You know, I was talking about Callie looking old and wrinkly, and honestly, I'm looking old and wrinkly too, because it's actually about a week after the trade fair. Thanksgiving has come and gone. The grandbabies came and saw us for Thanksgiving. My daughter, son-in-law, my 3 grandkids came down, and my mother-in-law was also here, and I was told no electronic devices while the grandbabies are here. You got to play with them. So I didn't really have to be told that, but so I haven't played over the weekend. The 4-day long weekend I didn't play. I spent time with the grandkids. It was fun having them here. My youngest one is a 1.5 years old, and he ran me crazy. But it was really fun having the family here. But Thanksgiving's over, and I'm getting back to it. You'll see I've got a new armor skin. A lot of changes happening, and right after I record this ending, I'm going to get back to doing the traveling and visiting the islands and quit goofing off and get back focused on visiting all the islands, because that's what the series is supposed to be about. And unfortunately, I get distracted very easy. But we're going to end the episode here, and you guys know how we like to end the episode, right? Yep, that's how we end the episodes around here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Just wanted to kind of show you guys how we're building up, the changes that have happened since we started the server. We've had a few more people join the company, and we are growing and expanding. This Atlas is so big, we're spread out so far, it leaves very little time for us to get together and actually do things as a company. But I promise one day here soon I'm going to do a video where we get all the company members together, we roll out in a galleon or two, maybe go do a Golden Age run, maybe do the Fountain of Youth run, maybe go do some Ships of the Damned, maybe go kill a Hydra. I don't know. We'll come up with a good company activity where we roll out together, and maybe I can get everybody in group chat and we can talk about it and have fun. But until next episode, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support for the channel, and remember, game your way. We'll see you next episode, and we'll see you out on the high seas.